you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog or some bum. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Whoa. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If you up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to leave. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper,
think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And off we go from Minneapolis. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Right side. This is into the hands of Felton. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback. Never seeing the rush. Never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And you take him down right along the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Lone back gets the handoff. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's one set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First time running with the rookie from Cal. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs for a gain down to the enemy 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, play action. Dump off to his fullback. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Right up the gut. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Looking to throw here. This one finds Josh Downs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running back motions right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 79.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll send him up the middle. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now. Sit check go.
Running it now out of the gun. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He's got it. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. All set now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now we're on the counter. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
19, Tiger.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
The
Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get sent for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They go to him again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
They'll set up here for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
McCarthy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings in the kick at the 9.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28. He'll look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First down now, ball at the 33. Hand off to the back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Check. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pulled in at the 20. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43. Motioning one of the tight ends. On first down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Take up.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. and you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go, set.
Handoff now out of the gun. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 3.
Packers going with a dime set to get this third down stop.
Ready? Pack the 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Hup, Viking 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go.
McCarthy looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Will Lutz set to kick
Here's
off.
Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Second and 3 now. Now a give on the counter. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Got his man. It's Golden. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dropping back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down from the gun. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down, play action. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To work they go after the interception. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Throwing from the gun. It's his running back. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They got 21 yards on the play, and it'll give the Packers the 1st. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down, looking for options. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. He put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blown back gets the handoff. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
He'll work against the blitz. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
18 Cardinal.
Design quarterback run here. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.